before she says your name, before she admits her feelings, before she even understands what's happening. Her soul already knows. A woman's soul chooses long before her mind feels safe enough to agree. And when this happens, she may act distant, confused, or silent. But her energy never leaves you. If you've felt this connection, this unspoken pull, this quiet certainty without explanation, then listen carefully, because these signs are subtle, but once you see them, you can't unsee them. Why? The soul decides before the heart. A woman's mind protects her. Her soul remembers. The mind asks, is this safe? Is this logical? Will this hurt me again? But the soul doesn't ask questions. It recognizes. That recognition doesn't come from attraction. It comes from resonance. What it means when her soul chooses you. This choice isn't loud. It doesn't rush. It doesn't beg. It settles. Deep, quiet, permanent. And it changes how she behaves in ways she may not even notice. Sign, Hashon, introduction. She feels safe without knowing why. Before she trusts you, she relaxes around you. Not excitement, not butterflies. Calm. Her body softens. Her guard lowers. Her voice changes. She doesn't perform. She doesn't impress. She just exists. This is not attraction. This is recognition at a soul level. Why this safety is rare. Women are intuitive by nature. Their nervous system constantly scans for threat. When her soul chooses you, her body stops scanning. Even if her past taught her not to trust, even if her mind warns her to be careful, her system feels, I am not in danger here. How this shows up in small moments. She shares without planning. She laughs without holding back. She goes quiet without fear of being misunderstood. Silence doesn't feel awkward. It feels natural. That's soul alignment. Why this confuses her. Here's the paradox. The safer she feels, the more her mind panics. Because safety feels unfamiliar when someone is used to emotional chaos. So she may pull back, not because she doesn't care, but because she cares deeply. The first mistake most men make. They assume distance means disinterest. It doesn't. Sometimes it means, my soul recognizes you, but my mind isn't ready. This is why patience matters. The energetic shift you can feel. Even when she pulls away, the connection doesn't disappear. You feel her thinking. You feel her presence. You feel unfinished energy. That's because soul choices don't switch off. Why this connection feels timeless. You may feel like, I've known her before. This feels familiar. This doesn't need explanation. That's not fantasy. That's emotional memory resurfacing. What this sign is not. It's not obsession. It's not dependency. It's not attachment. It's comfort without effort. And that's rare. The silent confirmation. When a woman's soul chooses you, she doesn't rush to claim you. She observes. She watches consistency. She feels your energy over time. Because her soul already knows now, her mind needs proof. Why you feel drawn but not desperate. Notice this. You don't feel anxious around her. You don't feel the need to impress. You don't chase validation. Because soul recognition goes both ways. When a woman's soul chooses you, she doesn't just feel connected to you. She syncs with you. Not intentionally, not consciously. It happens on an energetic level. How mirroring actually works. You feel calm, she becomes calm. You pull back, she feels unsettled. You're grounded, she softens. She may not even know why her mood shifts, but her emotional state begins responding to yours. This is not imitation, it's resonance. Why this terrifies her mind. Her soul recognizes safety, but her mind asks, why does he affect me like this? Loss of emotional control feels dangerous to someone who has survived emotional pain. So she may test distance. She may go quiet. She may observe from afar. The silent check she is doing. She's not ignoring you. She's checking. Does this connection remain, even when I step back? When it does, her trust deepens. Why her energy never leaves? Even during silence, you still feel her presence. That's because soul connections don't operate on time or space. Her thoughts drift to you unexpectedly. Her emotions shift without reason. Her intuition keeps returning to you. The way she reacts when you change. Here's something subtle. If you emotionally withdraw, she feels it immediately. If you grow stronger, she senses it. Because she is emotionally tuned in, whether she admits it or not. Why she may act confused around you. She may contradict herself. One day warm, next day distant. Not because she's playing games, but because her mind and soul aren't aligned yet. The soul has chosen. The mind is catching up. What this sign is not. It's not manipulation. It's not obsession. It's not dependency. It's involuntary attunement. The moment this sign becomes obvious, watch her when you are fully present. She becomes softer, more authentic, more emotionally open, without trying. Why you don't need to push. Pushing disrupts the process. Her soul already knows. Pressure activates fear, not closeness. Consistency matters more than intensity. The strange feeling you both share. There's often a shared silence, a pause, a look that doesn't need explanation. That's recognition. Why this sign feels so deep? Because mirroring only happens when emotional defenses lower, and defenses don't lower easily. What comes next? When this sign is present, distance doesn't break the bond. It strengthens awareness, because something unspoken is forming. This is the strongest sign, the rarest one, and the one she never talks about. When a woman's soul has chosen you, your absence doesn't create relief. It creates awareness. Why absence doesn't weaken the connection? Most connections fade with distance. Soul-chosen connections do the opposite. When you are not there, she thinks more. She feels deeper. She remembers details she never noticed before, because now her mind is quiet enough for her soul to speak. What she experiences in silence, at random moments. She suddenly feels emotional without knowing why. A memory of you appears out of nowhere. She wonders if you're okay. She feels drawn to check on you but stops herself. This is not habit. This is subconscious attachment. Why she may not reach out. Her soul wants closeness. Her ego wants safety. So she waits. She watches. She listens to the silence. Not because she doesn't care, but because caring feels too powerful. The strange peace she feels with you. Even when things are unclear, your energy feels familiar. Not exciting chaos. Not emotional highs, but recognition, like something that existed before words. Why she stops seeking other connections. Here's something most people miss. When her soul chooses you, others stop feeling the same. She may try, she may distract herself, she may tell herself she's moving on, but nothing lands, because her inner system has already aligned. The moment she realizes it, it usually happens quietly. No drama, no announcement, just a thought. Why does nobody else feel like this? And the answer scares her. Why this sign is unmistakable. Because it doesn't rely on texting, validation, attention. It survives without effort. And that's how she knows it's real. Why she becomes protective of you. She doesn't want to lose you, even if she hasn't fully claimed you yet. She feels territorial in silence. Not possessive, but emotionally anchored. The final shift. Once this sign appears, something changes permanently. She may still hesitate. She may still fear. But internally, the choice is already made. What this means for you. You don't need to chase. You don't need to convince. You don't need to perform. Your presence already imprinted. The most important truth: a soul does not choose loudly. It chooses quietly, consistently, without explanation. Final message, very important. If you felt recognized in this message, it's not coincidence. Soul recognition works both ways. At this stage, something important happens. She stops questioning if the connection is real and starts asking herself what it means. Because now, distance didn't weaken it. Silence didn't erase it. Time didn't replace it. That's when her soul accepts what her mind resisted, why she may still move slow. Choosing someone at soul level doesn't mean rushing toward them. It means protecting the connection. She's not afraid of you. She's afraid of losing herself again if she chooses wrong. So she watches your consistency, not your words, not your promises, your pattern, what she needs to see from you. Not intensity, not pressure, presence without demand. When you stay steady, her nervous system relaxes. And when that happens, trust grows naturally. The moment she stops resisting, it doesn't look dramatic. It looks like softer communication, deeper honesty, less fear-driven behavior, more emotional openness, because her soul finally feels safe enough to lead. Why this connection feels timeless. You don't feel rushed. You don't feel confused. You feel grounded. That's how soul recognition feels. The truth most people never hear. When a woman's soul has chosen you, she doesn't need convincing. She needs confirmation through peace. What you should never do. Don't test her. Don't disappear to create reaction. Don't force clarity. Soul connections collapse under manipulation. They grow under authenticity. The final message for you: if you're in this situation, understand this. You were not chosen because of effort. You were chosen because of alignment. And alignment cannot be faked. Have you ever felt someone choose you without words, through silence, energy, and presence alone?